Hey everyone, Namaste. I hope you guys are doing fine, and if not, you'll be okay. So, today's Dear Diary Day, and we have a guest here. Her name is Eva. So, yeah, she's special appearance. But anyway, so I have put a lot of efforts in writing this diary entry and starting this recording. So, let's hope it turns out well. So, let's begin. Dear Diary, it has been a while since I wrote to you. Well, I had been procrastinating because of quite a few reasons. But I do have a lot of things that I wanted to make an entry for. I thought I'd make a list, but then it would make me feel blank if I have too much to address. One second. શું છે? કાં જવાનું? કાં જવાની? Oh my god. Ah, yes. Apologies. Yeah. So I decided to take one topic per entry. I was going to begin by telling you how I have started to feel socially anxious again. Few weeks ago, I went to see my friends for the first time after the lockdown. I did meet one of them once around July, but it was only the two of us and not for more than 2 to 3 hours. This time, I was meeting more than four people at once in a public setup. It was so different. I had things that were naturally making me anxious, things that kind of made me feel less confident, things that acted as triggers, and also there were moments where I was simply missing some of the closest people in my life now that it has been almost a year since I saw them. The main task for me was to feel normal. Even if I was acting as if everything is as it was months ago, I didn't feel the same. If I say I had so much fun meeting everyone and I enjoyed doing the usual things, I'd be lying. Life has changed. And though many people are in denial, the sooner we accept it, the better. I can't understand what's wrong. Maybe it's my body and mind trying to adapt to unseeming changes. Or maybe they are actually trying to resist it while at the same time desiring to go out and live like others. Either ways, I'm trapped. This brings me to my next observation. People tend to think that being alone is synonym for loneliness. They tend to assume that people who have friends, close friends, or partners are immune to being lonely. Well, let me explain you why this isn't the case with my experience. I, at this point in life, touch wood, have earned quite reliable and trustworthy people. Finally, I have people who don't make me feel like an option or treat me as if I am burden on them or someone who is unwanted. Sadly, it doesn't save one from feeling lonely. I would be hiding the complete truth if I say that this is the only issue that's bothering me. I would also be hiding the truth if I say that this feeling is so intense that I feel very lonely and alone because it's not true. I know I'm not alone, and I know that loneliness isn't the word I would use to describe myself at the moment, as it would be false and unfair to the people who are actually feeling very and severely lonely. But, once again, yes. But the point is that even if I know that I have people I can go to, and I know I have people who care whether I live or die, touch wood, I don't feel like sharing anything with any of them. I don't feel that because I know them and I know they won't get it. It's not because we are not close or it's not because they are not supportive. This isn't their fault at all. The issue why people like me cannot confide in others is because when we look around, we see a variety of people who are completely different. There are those who are too privileged to understand how it feels to be broke. There are those who are too ignorant to know how it feels to have a long distance relationship for years. There are those who are too fortunate to know how it feels to have abnormal relation among families. There are those who are too blessed to know how it feels to fight your mind every day. And I know some of you would not agree to this, but the truth is, many people have it easier than us. They can always tell you that they are there for you, but what you can't tell them is that they are too normal to understand how it feels to see the world from our place. No matter how close you are to people or for how long you have known them, the reason why they can't tell you anything or the reason why they cannot talk to you about their demons is because you may have seen the ugliness of this world, but they, people like me, will live in it. So, what's the moral of this entry? We cannot say or we cannot change the fundamentals of life. We cannot stop being from, we cannot stop being so blessed if we are born fortunate. It's wrong to, blame people for being so fortunate because they are just born fortunate. Neither can we take away everyone's misery only by telling them that you understand. A lot of time it's not enough to, let people know that you are there for them or you can relate, because the one who's actually suffering from it can see that you can't relate. But that doesn't mean you won't help them. You can help them, but there are different ways of doing it. You can ask them to reach out to people like us because we know how it feels. And you can ask them to reach out to people who are professionally trained to help them, who are educated enough to know what it means to go through that phase and how to get over it. There are going to be bad times in all of our lives. And unfortunately, for some of us, it is very difficult to see the good times because we are almost all the time surrounded by bad things or bad situations. But if you have made it this far, you can make it through this. I have started this channel because I know that there are people like me who don't have anyone to go to. Not because they are alone or they don't have friends or supportive family, etc., etc. But because, as I said, those people can see the ugliness, the harsh things that we go through, but we are the ones who are living it. So, yeah. So that's all from my side. See you soon. Until then, stay strong. Bye bye.